football here. Rams revealed, and Bobby Brown is joining us right now. And your guy, Steve Avila, is talking about you on the other side of the room. Did you hear what he said?
I didn't know what he said.
So he was saying he came up to you when you guys were teammates this year and asked if you remembered him when you played in high school, and he asked, and you said, "Who are you?"
Oh, I did.
You did? Wow.
Because I do it. When we played in high school, his name on the thing was Esteban.
Oh.
So he introduced himself as Steve. I'm like, bro, I don't know you, bro. Like,
Who do you think's bigger?
Bobby.
Bobby's bigger? Yeah.
What, than Steve?
Yeah, than Steve.
Oh,
yeah, you're bigger than him.
yeah. The height, but he got me in width, though.
I mean,
He's got
I don't
everybody
know, bro.
in width.
Yeah, look at your shoulders, big dog. How's your off season been so far? After
Oh,
the
it's been
season
good.
you had?
It's been good. I just been chilling right now, let my body heal, but I'm about to get ready to get back to it.
Yeah, I mean, look, in Detroit, you had a shot to win. You were in the postseason. No one had you guys going to the playoffs last season. I mean, that had to be a roller coaster ride for your butt going last season.
It was. Honestly, it was fun, though, because it was like nobody knew what they expect from us. Everybody had their own opinion, so we just went out there and wrote our own story.
Bobby, when did you know you had a pretty good team? Because the team was 3-6 at one point. You're going into your bye. Matthew Stafford's hurt, and it just felt like, okay, it's just not going to happen for a lot of people. When did you know? No, we're all right. We might not have a great record at the moment, but we got a pretty good team.
Honestly, I felt like our team was good in training camp. I knew we had a contended team in training camp. I just knew we were young. But at the end of the day, football is football. Age don't matter.
How did you know in training camp?
Honestly, just seeing how we compete with each other and how the coaches just trust all of us at every position. Like, yeah, it was a lot of coaching. There was a lot of teaching points at the end of the day. You're going to have to do that with a young team. But we was out there playing football and, like, getting after each other.
What's it like for you to line up next to Aaron? Just be honest. Is that intimidating? Is that scary?
Honestly, man, it's like it's first and foremost, it's surreal, man. I grew up watching AD.
Yeah.
I was been one of my favorite players, but at the end of the day, it's an honor more than anything. It just shows that the fruit of my labor is paid off. I'm next to the greatest ever.
I'm here. I'm in the league,
here.
and I'm next to him. But how does watching him help you become a better football player?
Honestly, I wouldn't even say watching him on the field is what helped me. It's watching him day to day. That's the biggest thing. Like, he's the same person every day, in and out the facility. Same person, same work ethic. And that just, like, rubs off like crazy because the highest level of professionalism is consistency.
Right.
Yeah.
What about the workout? There's the stories about people trying to go work out with Aaron Donald and it not going well. Have you tried?
I work out with him every day, but I mean,
You keep up?
What? What's
I be round.
I'll be around. Is he competitive in the weight room?
Yes, he is.
Yeah?
Bro, we was curling one time.
Yeah.
This man takes his shirt off and gets to flexing. And he curling and he talking to me like, yeah, look at me. You see how I'm doing it? Yeah, you see it, da-da-da. You want to look like this. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, it's 8 in the morning, cut.
But he loves it, though.
He love it.
He loves it. I mean, do you have that same sort of love for the game? Can you develop that sort of love for the game?
Man, I do love the game. And I honestly think I have a love for it, but I think he has an obsession for it. And I think that's the difference between me and him and a lot of other players.
Can you get there? Can you
I'm
get to
going
the
to get there.
obsession part?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, how do you flip that switch?
I
How
feel
does it
like,
change for you?
I feel like it's not a switch. I feel like you gotta, like I said, between the highest level of professionalism is consistency. So I feel like you gotta, first of all, show yourself that you're consistent and you want to keep working towards that to be obsessive with it.
So you're coming into your fourth season in the league, right? And what do you know now that you didn't know when you first came in? Is it more physical? Is it more of a mental thing that you understand now about the league? What's the biggest difference?
It's definitely a curve physically, but I feel like that's like that at every level of football. But as far as mental, formations and everything, I did not know that in college.
Yeah.
So, like, getting to the league, being in a system where you actually have to know formations, is like, not only do I feel like that helps me a lot within the scheme, but it helps me a lot as a player between down and distance and knowing what I could expect to get from this formation or at this point in time in the game.
Do you still think you're still thinking it through, or is it just like, okay, I got this now? I know what this is. I know what my expectations are. I know where I need to be. Or you still think, okay, is it this or is it that?
Honestly, I was taught when I first got to the league by Henny to never say I got it. So I'll probably never say I got it. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm getting the gist of it.
Oh, you just hurt my feelings. You're going to miss Coach Henny. I miss Coach Henny already.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Heck of a coach, man.
Great coach.
Expects a lot out of you. So, I mean, this year for you, this is year 4 for you.
Yes, sir.
It seemed like you just got here. I remember watching you on this stadium when the Rams were in the Super Bowl. Like, you couldn't wait to get in the game. Like, but that was hell for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, tell me about that. Till now.
Honestly,
yeah.
It was – I feel like, man, my career so far, especially it's been 3 years. Like, it don't even feel like 3 years. And I have yet to have 3 full seasons.
Yeah.
Like, I have yet to actually have a full season yet. But at the end of the day, I say, man, my career so far been a roller coaster, but I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly already, between injuries, between suspension, between the Super Bowl, between a winning team, a losing team, a team that ain't nobody had no expectations for. I feel like I've seen pretty much everything, and I've realized, like, expectations don't matter to nobody.
So going into this year, as a unit, as a group, as a football team, how do you guys feel about 2024?
Go win, because we can win. Period, point blank.
That's it.
That's it.
I love that mentality.
Bobby Brown joining us here at Rams Revealed YouTube Theater. So the expectations, like you said, doesn't really matter, right? You're either going to go out there and play well or not. You're either going to win or not. But do you feel them? Like this season, Rams fans, the excitement, getting ready for what's coming up this season, it is different than, you go back a couple of years ago, you're defending the Super Bowl. Let's see if you can run it back. And Sean McVay in front of the Coliseum, run it back. And now here you are, coming off of a 10-7 season, and it's gone from, hey, I don't know what the Rams are going to be, to, the Rams are supposed to be pretty good. Have you at least felt the buzz out in the universe?
You can't help it, especially with social media nowadays. You can't help but feeling the buzz. But at the end of the day, it's one thing Coach McVay coaches and preaches day to day is we, not me, and it's all about us. So once we get in that building, it's all about us. We don't really care about what everybody else is saying. So it's like, yeah, we hear you, yeah, we see it. But that's only fuel to the fire, baby. Appreciate you.
I'm still having visions of Aaron Donald with no shirt on doing curls saying, yeah.
Man.
That's just
at 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning,
man.
Like, don't you sleep, man?
I'm trying to.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm still kind of working through coffee number 2.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What is the most you've ever bench pressed? Because aren't you the biggest dude on the team? Heaviest wise?
One of them. I'm one of the biggest, yeah.
Yeah. What's the most you've ever thrown up on the bench?
Man, the most I've ever thrown up on the bench is 340.
340, really?
That's it.
What about rep-wise?
Reps, doing what, 340?
Yeah, like 225.
225, I only did it like 20 times. That's it.
He said I only did it 20 times.
I picture you spinning it on your finger like a globetrotter.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Yeah.
My arm's long, bro. Like,
yeah, there you go.
Like bench pressing ain't fun for me.
You need like center arms, right?
I'm saying, and when AD bench, he like doing like this. I'm like,
8 inches, right. A mile long, yeah.
Oh, for real.
How's it changed for you coming into this season with the changing on the defensive side of the ball? Raheem Morris is in Atlanta, and you got a new defensive coordinator in Chris Shula. How's that change your life?
I feel like it don't change me none. At the end of the day, I have to be me and be consistent within my craft and myself every day. I feel like I just need to go back to the drawing board once we know what we're doing defensive-wise and know the defense in and out like I did last year.
How about these rookies, man? I mean, Puka Nacua, out of the gate, is an all-pro.
Literally.
Is a celebrity in Los Angeles. I mean, unbelievable. He just got here. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's fair. That man earned it. The boy went out there and did what he needed to do.
I mean, that's just like a young football team. You said you knew. I mean, we're trying to figure out how do you start rookies at left guard? How do you start rookies at receiver and be credible in the National Football League and you make the postseason? This guy is clearly something special. When did you see it out of Puka Nacua?
Honestly, like I said, I seen Puka was special in training camp. Training camp, practice.
That's when you saw it.
Yeah.
I remember during the season it was this play, and when I ain't gonna get into the whole story of everything, but it was this play, and Staff threw the ball kind of high. Like, I don't think anybody would have really went and got it or caught it or whatever. And this man Puka jumped up there like I'm talking about. It was like he was floating. Catches the ball, he ended up flipping and falling or whatever, but like he caught it though.
He went up and got it.
He went up and got it. Like. Wow. But it looked like it was completely out of his reach.
Unbelievable.
Like Puka is different.
There might be more there. We were talking about that celebrity basketball game.
I was just going to say, do you know he could play basketball like that?
I wasn't surprised. Most football players can play basketball.
Like that?
Not like that, though.
What?
I mean, they think they can play basketball. Wait, you're not about to tell me you can play basketball?
Can you do that?
Who?
You're not about to tell me you can play hoop.
Who?
You?
Me?
Yeah, you.
All right.
I need video. Come on.
It's on my Instagram.
Is it?
Bobby, 3 eyes 5. You want to see me hoop? It's on the Instagram.
I better see some handles.
I'll tell you, I got all of it. Shot, handles, dunk, defense, everything, whatever you want, brother.
Not just one dribble, turn around and dunk.
I'm telling you, I got everything.
Okay.
I bet you can set a
My
pick.
mama went pro in basketball.
You said I bet you can set a
Probably
pick.
set a pick, right?
Oh, I can set a mean pick. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going through
Do
that.
them like Shaq.
Yeah, I'm going under, right? I'm going
You got
under.
it,
I'm
man.
not doing
You
that.
got it. Yes, sir.
at all. Bobby Brown joining us here, Rams Revealed at the YouTube Theater. Bobby, look forward to seeing you
Yes, sir.
this upcoming season. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much.
Thank you.
You got it. Appreciate it. Those are some long arms and
Big dude.
I don't believe 340, by the way. I think you're selling yourself short. A 340, I'm thinking more.
I think that's just all the weights they had in the room at the time. Yeah. That's what that is. Wow. That's a big man. We taking a picture? Come on.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to take a picture for sure. We're going to come back to the YouTube.